Hello everybody, it's Mamacita here. Okay, today's video you guys been waiting for, and I promised you guys this video is my top 5 tips to grow your YouTube Toka channel. My top tip is you need a parent. You guys need a parent because once your channel grows, if you're thinking about getting monetized, you're going to need an adult. There's a couple of things that you need an adult for. Let's go with tip number 1. You guys all love to do role plays. And you guys all, and Sada has done this before too, and I kept telling her, you got to focus on shorts, but she wanted to do role plays. And she would do super long role plays. YouTube pushes out shorts. Shorts is where you get discovered. So, focus on shorts. Shorts are number one. Number one. So what we did is we focused on shorts, and we focused on like trending, funny, relatable content, which is what you should be doing as well. Stop focusing on big, long role plays, because big, long role plays are in the future kind of thing. You can still post the role plays, no problem, but you need to focus on shorts. Tip number 2, posting time. When to post. It is very important on what time you are posting. You want to be posting at least 3 times. 3 times. Posting matters a lot. What I've noticed, some of you post a bunch of shorts right after the other one. And like you don't give your shorts breathing room for your short to be able to take off. When you post too many shorts at the same time, you are going to confuse YouTube, and YouTube's not going to know what to push out, and that is why you are going to see those low views. So leave a couple of hours between each posting. And that's the tricky part, right? Because as kids, you guys have other things to do, and sometimes, you're not able to be like, hey, it's time to post another short, unless you put like a little bit of a timer. And this is where I come in and I help Sada a lot, because she's just off being a kid. So a lot of this time I post things for her, but sometimes she does as well. Like if I'm busy, and I'll just be like, hey, you need to post something. But it's not something that naturally comes to her where she's like, hey, I should post another short. So yeah, it's more of like me going, I think it's time to post again something, so let's post something. So whether it's like her posting it or me, which usually it is me, but she does post as well. And sometimes she critiques me. She's like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Don't do it like this. Do. And I'm like, okay, girl, calm down. So, figuring out when to post is very kind of like, it depends. If you're posting something during school hours when kids are, obviously you're a kid, you wouldn't be able to post at that time. But with Sada, she managed to go global. Like, we are global. We've got people in Australia watching, we've got people in Canada watching, people in Bosnia watching, people in the UK watching, Ireland, like you name it, people are watching in those different countries. So for her, timing doesn't matter so much, because I can post something now and she's still gonna get views because there's people watching her in different areas. So where some kids might be in school in one area, they're already out of school in a different area. So if I post it, somebody is gonna see it, Right now it doesn't matter so much because most of you guys are on summer break, but this is something that you guys have to consider as school starts. You can schedule your posts, which is great too, but you first need to be able to reach basically the global. You need to be able to go global, basically, whereas it won't matter so much when you post. But I think when we first started, we posted at like certain times, but now it's changed where I'm posting at much different times. Like some of you sometimes see a post go up at like 6 a.m. and you're like, oh my god, it's 6 a.m. Why are you posting? I'm like, it's not 6 a.m. where I am, you know? But anyways, so posting is really important. Weekends are always great, but maybe scheduling something and posting it after school when kids are getting home from school and they're going on their electronics and they're watching. And obviously in the evening is great too. Sometimes before school starts too, because usually sometimes people have time before school to kind of scroll and see. But again, we're focusing on shorts. Long forms are a whole different ballpark game. That might be another video. Because this video I'm kind of focusing on shorts because I think that's where you're going to get most views, and that's where you're going to be able to grow your channel, because it's so much easier for people to discover your short than it is for them to discover your long form, which kind of was almost hidden on YouTube. Number 3, and this is where a parent is super, super important. If you are going live with a parent, do not go live without a parent, because YouTube will catch you. YouTube has amazing AI that goes through each live, and if it only hears a child's voice, and it is amazing at recognizing when it's a child's voice, it will kick you off, it will disable your lives, and it can also get your account deleted. This is like the most important thing. I know all of you guys want to go live, but this is why Sarah's dad and I are usually there. Sometimes it's auto too, because he's got a deeper voice. So YouTube, and that's the thing, like with boys, they usually have deeper voices. So it's harder for the AI to kind of recognize if it's like a child underage. But AI, it's doing its job, as it should, because there's a lot of creeps out there. So not only because AI will figure you out that you are somebody who's underage, but there's also weirdos and creeps. So stay safe, children. All right. Go live with a parent or an older sibling. They need to be talking as well. That's why you guys hear me reading the chat and Sarah is the one playing, and then she's just like kind of like talking with you guys. This is why we also don't do really role plays on our lives, because then the AI would focus too much on her voice, and then of course we would lose our lives, and we don't want to do that. So make sure you have a parent who's going to go live with you. Basically, for the live, you need your parent who's going to be your Toca Boca security guard. Okay, number 4, you're going to want to make shorts that are going to have people watching over and over again. If you can make a loop, fantastic. You will get, the more somebody stays on your short, the better it is for the algorithm. It shows YouTube that people are interested in it and they keep pushing you out. And the more you have that kind of content, the more YouTube starts recognizing you as a serious Toca Boca content creator, and they start pushing that content out, okay? You can also ask questions where people have to like give you their opinion or answer, or like, pick this or this or this, or what do you think about this? When somebody can give you an opinion or comment something that they like, that helps your YouTube channel push out. And you should also comment back, even if it's just a heart, because that shows YouTube that there is interest in this video. People are coming back to check what you commented to them, etc. And it makes people feel special. I know, like, if I was to comment on somebody's content that I really liked and they hearted my thing or liked it or commented back, it'd be like, hey, cool, they saw what I wrote, It's that feeling of inclusivity. So make sure you are making shorts that will make people go like, wait, what just happened? And then they got to rewatch it, hide something within the short or put something silly within the short. And then when people are like watching the short, they're like, why is that there? What is going on? You know? Make funny, quirky characters. Make your own characters. Be original. Don't copy other people. While you can definitely be inspired by somebody else, and you can maybe get some inspiration from a character that they have done, but don't copy it, because copying it will only get people commenting in your things and saying, "Oh my gosh, you copied this and that, blah blah blah." And you don't need to copy. You can make it your own, because you and your ideas are good enough. Number 5. Turn your best ideas into series. This is kind of like, this applies for shorts, but also for, it applies more so for long forms, but sure, it applies for shorts too. For instance, you guys love our Kiara content. Let me bring Kiara. Whoa. Alright, you can go in there. Where's a little Kiara? Here's Baddie Kiara, which I know Sada recently changed her a little bit. And I know you guys I'm not sure if you guys are loving her hair, but I think it's cute. It's cute. She kind of matches Sada actually now. Anyways, our chaotic Kiara content is very much loved. So, make a series. We've done a lot of funny content with Kiara, and I think Kiara is the thing that really, it's probably one of the first ones that really blew up. Or was it the family, I think it might have been the family anthem check, sibling anthem check, whichever it was. But Kiara is so funny, and the stuff we do with Kiara is so chaotic and just so silly, and you guys love Kiara, and honestly, she is also my favorite. So, make a series. We post Kiara here and there all the time, and I think Kiara will always be part of our Tokaboka world, because truly, I think Kiara is a thing that was so funny and so weird and so like different that it made people go, "What is Kiara doing? What the heck is going on?" And then, like, you know, when we post Kiara, you guys are like, "Oh, there's Kiara. That's so normal for Kiara." You guys got to know Kiara and the kind of like character she is, that now when you see her, you're just like, she almost became like her own little brand within our Toka world. And when Sada said she is remaking her people, I was like, "Oh, did you get rid of my Kiara?" She's like, "Don't worry, Mama, Kiara will be back." So, tip number 5 is make something that is working for you into a series. When you see something that is getting a lot of views, that means you need to redo that type of thing, but in a different video, in a different way. So just like we did with Kiara, where we have like these funny, weird sounds that we use for her. Whenever we find like a weird sound, and we both just like look at ourselves and we're like, "Kiara," and she's like, "Yeah, Kiara." So anyways, guys, I think those are like my top 5 tips. So let's do a quick run through. Focus on shorts, because shorts are the thing that actually will help you reach way more people. Focus on your posting. Make sure you're posting 2 or 3, depending on how your lifestyle is, shorts a day. And if you can go live, but you can only go live with a parent. I'm telling you, do not think that you can trick this AI system that YouTube has, because they will realize that you are a kid and they will maybe even get rid of your channel, and you don't want that. So you do need a parent who's willing to go live with you. But if you cannot go live, you shouldn't really worry so much, because for some period of time, we were not able to go live, but we still grew the most in that time because of our shorts. So don't worry about not being able to go live. And another thing, if you are serious about it and you can grow your channel, and you can show your parents like, "Hey, look, I grew this channel to 1,000 subscribers," or whatever that may be. once you hit that 1,000 subscribers, then you need to work on your watch time hours. And I will go more into that in another video, but you are able to then basically almost be like, listen, I have something here and it's working. So like, I need you to help me because I can't do it without you. So your parents might be a little bit more willing to kind of work with you, if that makes sense. The other thing is you can always grow your channel. And even if you're not maybe like monetized or something, you can eventually become monetized as you also get older. So even if your parents are not maybe super supportive, but they still let you have a YouTube channel and you're allowed to post, keep growing it because down the road, you can still benefit from it. Even if it's not maybe right now where you're able to make money because like your parents are too busy or they don't have time or they just don't have an interest in it or don't know much about YouTube and how it works. Keep growing, keep posting, keep having fun. Keep having fun. Like I don't think I've mentioned that, but make sure you are having fun because it is supposed to be fun. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And I will try and do a part 2 of this and kind of go more into long form and what it takes to do that. And if there's any other questions you guys specifically have, I can also do like a Q&A and answer some of the questions in the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and we'll see you in our next live. Bye guys.